I'm Emily Oberst. I'm 27 years old. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I play wheelchair basketball for Team USA. It all started in my 8th grade year. I was trying out for an AAU basketball team, and I started to develop this pain on my left shin after one of the tryouts. A few weeks go by and the pain didn't really get any better, and I started to feel a little bit of fatigue. I was taking naps, and at 12, normal 12-year-old girls don't nap. They have all the energy in the world. So it was just, I felt a little off. Got an x-ray that turned into an appointment at Children's Hospital of Wisconsin, that turned into needing a biopsy, and ultimately I was diagnosed with a rare form of bone cancer called Ewing Sarcoma. Prior to my diagnosis, sports were my life. My surgery that I had to endure doesn't allow me to run or jump anymore, so once I finally rang the bell, was getting back to a normal life, I was really missing a huge part of what made me happy prior to cancer. I didn't really want to accept my new disability. I just wanted to fit in like a normal teenager, and wheelchair basketball was super weird in my eyes and had such a negative stigma, so I just didn't want to play. And my mom said, well, we should just go see it in person and you can politely say no. I saw the sport and it was nothing like I imagined in my head. It was very competitive, fast-paced, thrilling. People were fouling, throwing each other on the floor in a sense. It was everything I loved about basketball in just a new way, in an adaptive form. So I started playing that night and I quickly excelled. I went to college on a full-ride scholarship at the University of Illinois. It kept getting better and better, and I made my first USA team in 2021 and was lucky enough to represent Team USA at the Paris Paralympics. And I'm not stopping anytime soon, so hopefully we'll bring home a gold in LA 2028. Most of my teammates are in wheelchairs full time, but we don't talk about it. We don't talk about disability. We just talk to each other like normal human beings. We're friends because of what we like and dislike, and we have things in common. And that's what I needed, is just people who didn't see me as the cancer girl at the time. Team sports are the best because nobody can relate to the journey you're on besides them. Playing on the world stage for Team USA, winning and losing together. You're going through the highs and lows of sports, and it's truly a family at the end of the day. I think you guys are tackling such an important barrier that so many families face when it comes to being diagnosed with cancer. Specifically, my journey is my family stayed at the Ronald McDonald House for 3 weeks when I was in Philadelphia, but the Ronald McDonald House gets full. We were very, very lucky to get in at that time and it worked out, but there's only so many places people can go, and I think that's often left out of the equation when you're figuring out what going through this journey looks like. You're so focused on the medicine, the doctor's appointments, all of that, and then you're kind of hit with this financial side of things, and it's just such a sigh of relief for those families when that's one less thing they have to worry about, and they can really focus on what's important, and that's getting their child or adult through the treatments that they're enduring. I think that's honestly, at the end of the day, what gives me passion and purpose, and doing campaigns like this and speaking, that's the why at the end of the day.